Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. In the last parts, we did another companion mission with Lynx and Pella. They went out for a camping trip out in the snowfields, and then Pella got some information about her late mother, which, you know, a happy-go-lucky camping trip in the snowfields turned pretty emotional. So, all that's up for us to do right now is the Curiosity, Museum of Curiosity, or what the fuck this place is called. What is this place called? The History Museum. We gotta do this. We gotta get this museum back up and running. We gotta find a bunch of lost or stolen artifacts. So, in the midst of doing all the companion quests, I ran into some things that I needed for this quest. So, I need to talk to her. Little Pella. Yes, all three rumors what Sweet mentioned are true.
どうやら仮想部の甲府たちをそそのかして文化財の窃盗を企てた人物がいるようですね。私の方も少し進展がありました。ここの甲府たちによると身の回りで怪しい動きをしている人がいるそうです。以前は大航区から離れたりしなかった流浪者が最近はよくボルダータウンに行くようになったとか。町に駐在しているシルバーメインにいくつかの怪しい場所を調べるよう頼んでおいたので、何か見つかるといい。あ、連絡が来ました。
Text message. Madam Cecil and Miss Pella, we found the lost meteor fragment. Really? Where is it? Seems too easy. Too easy. It's in the room that go with the Grand Hotel. Looks like some forgetful thief left the most important loot behind. We got the area under control. Now we're waiting for you to come and check the stone artifact. We'll come immediately. Don't make a fake fuss and don't alert the other guests. Oh boy.
なんという幸運でしょう。こんなに早く調査が進むとは思いませんでした。ゲーテレストランに行ってみましょう。これが相手の目くらましではないといいのですが。
It probably is. This is too easy. Alright. You gotta go to the Goeth! The less fancy version of Goeth. Search through your luggage.
おそらくこのケースですね。開けてみましょう。
Watch it explode.
あ、私にも見せてください。この色、この質感、間違いありません。博物館から盗まれた流星のかけらです。本当によかった。
It couldn't be a fake, could it? This investigation was a little too easy.
あなたの心配は理解できます。実は私も同じように考えていました。ですが、少なくとも私たちは流星のかけらを取り戻しました。総合館を再び一般開放できるというのは喜ばしいことです。窃盗犯の追跡については時間をかけて慎重に進める必要がありますので、その時は引き続き協力をお願いするかもしれません。それではこの展示品を博物館に戻しに行きましょう。
Alright. Back to the museum. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is gonna go, because I mentioned before, but this was tied to an event with time limited challenges. So I guess we'll find out what happens.
これで総合館は再び活気を取り戻せますね。ありがとうございました。流星のかけら、すごく綺麗。
Is it worth a lot? Looks like an ordinary rock.
あなた、前にも。
No, I didn't say that.
いいでしょう。何とでも言ってください。 今回はあなたのおかげでなんとかなったのですから。これで総合館の一般公開の準備が整いました。そういえば博物館の前支配人が作家になる夢を追うとかで退職したばかりでしたね。もし興味がありましたら非常勤で博物館の支配人をしてみませんか？とても楽しい仕事だと私が保証しますよ。
Can you really promise that? What's the compensation? They didn't even give me they didn't even give me option to refuse.
はあ、どういう意味ですか？ちゃんと返事をしていただかないと了承したと受け取りますよ。行きましょう。博物館のロビーアシスタントのエリスさんを紹介します。彼女はとても優秀ですから、きっと博物館の管理方法を分かりやすく説明してくれるでしょう。
Alright. Free for today. Hello, Eris.
ご紹介します。こちらはロビーアシスタントのエリスさん。エリスさん、こちらはベロブルグの救世主です。彼女の名前は聞いたことがありますよね。
あ、お名前はかねがね伺っています。ようやくお会いできて嬉しいです。
You're very pretty.
そのお褒めいただきありがとうございます。
エリスさんはロビーアシスタントであると同時にベロブルグ芸術学院の生徒でもあり、この博物館の歴史や展示品についてとても詳しいんです。エリスさん、今日から彼女は博物館の非常勤の支配人になることになりました。博物館の開放と運営について彼女に共有していただけますか？
もちろんです、ペラさん。私に任せてください。業務内容を分かりやすくお教えしますので。開拓者様、今から博物館の運営に関する仕事の流れについて説明してもよろしいですか？
You bet I would.
やる気満々ですね。それでは始めましょう。
Alright, so to revitalize the museum to its former prestige and glory, we must obtain Revita score from operations. Proceed to enter. That's great text. Like I can read that. How does anybody read that? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I get that. What is that? Korean or is it Chinese? I don't even fucking know. That's not Chinese. That's gotta be a Korean or something. How the fuck do people even read that? Oh well. Museum's revitalization stage and obtain Revita score are shown here. Management benefits are influenced by 3 parameters. The higher the museum is ranked, the more benefits it'll bring in. Alright. Shove pellet in there. And heard that through the grapevine. I think it took me at least 80 business days in total, I think, on my other on my main account to actually max out every single field. So, yeah. Now you don't have to max out every single field. Okay. So, we can level up. And pretty much you do this. You slot people in every now and then, start the management to get your ratings up as high as you can. You'll eventually be able to recruit new people to join your cause. So, yeah, like right there, new potential recruits. So, we can get some new recruitments. Alright, so now we got some new recruits. So we can put them to work. So... yeah, you pretty much keep doing this until it's all said and done. Additional objective. That man. So yeah, so long as you're over the white bar where it says tour duration, educational value, and visitor appeal, so long as you're over that, you're past that white bar, you'll always get an S. If you push past it in all 3 categories, but the bar will also get pushed out when you do these. So yeah, let's see how it got pushed out further. And it just keeps and it'll just keep jumping up. So yeah, this is pretty much what you gotta do. So what I'm gonna be doing is you'll eventually get quests to recruit people, and you'll eventually get quests to actually proceed with the museum storyline. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and then once I get a quest, whether it's to recruit somebody or proceed further with the quest with the museum, we'll be back. So give me a little bit. All right, so we're off to the next phase. Once you get enough points accumulated, you'll go on to the next phase. There are several phases that push the storyline. So we're off to the second phase. Go ahead and talk to Eric. She'll tell you to manage multiple exhibitions at the same time. So now I can get a new area to put some more people in. So, let me show you something. That lost exhibit, that unlocks a quest on it to further fill the museum with stuff. So, we gotta do that. So again, once I can do a quest, I will be right back. I just wanted to point that out real quick. So I completed that objective, so now we can get a clue for a new exhibit. So let us do that. Oh, hi there. You're here to collect the Belobog landscape paintings, right? As you can see, 3 exhibits of the same category are still missing in the general hall. They're all made by the great painter Rabini. Graduate of the Belobog College of Art, he is currently the icon of the Mata School and the pinnacle of the city's art scene. Although he has promised to submit his commissions on time, I know him too well. He must have procrastinated till the last minute. I bet he's working flat out somewhere right now to complete his work. So I gotta pay him a visit in the studio to chase him up. No, I'm sure he won't be there. He hates doing his work in isolation. If possible, he'll definitely paint outdoors. Let me check which paintings are still missing. Got it. Looks like I'll have to task you with a trip to the outlying snow plains. If everything goes as planned, he should be over there. I'm on it, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Oh yeah, take this. We've agreed to settle things in cash. Here's the money. If he's done painting, then you can hand this over to him immediately. But this dude's got a quirky temper. If he insists on not taking the payment, don't waste your time. Just keep it as a delivery fee for yourself. 10,000 credits? I hope the guy's stingy doesn't take it. Alright. And this is pretty much how it goes. You'll complete objectives, unlock new exhibits to put in your museum, run around, do a little bit of a quest, and bring the exhibit back. Hello, Rabini. The melody of your footsteps echoes in the silent snowdrift, just like drifting snow phantom. You come in the dead of winter, and so you are. Hold on, somebody to chase you. Well, Don, what a delightful name. Nice to meet you. That rich old man again. I told him soon. Soon! I'll finish it soon. Quit bugging me. But you got great timing. I've just finished it with this landscape, a vista overlooking Belobog. I'm gonna call it Ray of Dawn. It's finished, but I can't help but feel it's something somewhere. What do you think of this painting? Rational analysis. From the composition of to the color palette and the communication of motifs, you pull out all the stops to offer up all the insight you can give. That's perfect! That's exactly what I wanted to hear! I didn't know what I said, but apparently it's what he wanted to hear. I'm really insightful about art. With this kind of suggestion, this painting will be more damaged than the Geomaro ores in the museum. Being hasty makes revisions to the painting based on your feedback. Oh my, you're right! Now this version of Ray of Dawn is the finished item. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm sending it to the old man, Old On, right now. I want him to know that every delay of mine was worth it. There he goes. I guess... And I get to keep his fee, I suppose. My fee. It's all mine. It's all mine. My fee! Mine! Hold on. You work pretty fast. Let me have a look-see. Ray of Dawn! Very nice. It's a great name. Good work, Cecil. Knowledge just to hang it. Alright. You mean right where you were looking at? Slap down the wall. That's a nice painting. Look at that. It's a very nice painting. Each man's nice. I got more funds. The key to revitalizing the museum lies in finding lost art exhibits. Continue operations to keep finding clues. Exhibits can bring extra benefits and special boosts. I can't read that because it's in Korean or something, or some shit. So, hello, Eris. And you can claim reward. These are all the missing things. So there's 3 big things we're missing for the entry hall. So there's quite a few. And then here's the characters you can recruit later on. So you can probably tell from the portraits and who they are. You know, Natasha, you got a Hook, you got Clara, you got Seal, you got... Oh wait. No, that's Clara. No, that must be Serval. No, that's Serval. Okay, so I'm confused. Sampo, and you got Gepard. So yeah. But yeah, free stuff. So here's the phases. So there's 5 phases. So yeah, once you do the cumulative Revita score, that pushes into the second phase, which opens up a new area, which lets you do more stuff. So there's this one random event. We can get Serval. Good timing. Let's go recruit Serval to my cause. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna add this one out. Might be a little well, I guess it's not that hard. It's late. I'm tired. Okay. Hello, Serval. Isn't this Cessa? How may I help you? Are you interested in volunteering for the museum? No coincidence you keep asking about this right after Pella left. She passed me an application form and asked me to fill it out, submit to the museum receptionist desk, wait for the call for an interview. I'm still on the fence now. Apply now, you'll get paid daily and 3 square meals on the house. Well, then the application doesn't sound like too much trouble now. Still, Pell is right. Even everyone in the city knows that we're friends. We'll get flack if we don't go through the normal process. You're here at the right time. Could you take a look at my resume and see if it needs any modifications? Sure. I charge extra for resume writing tips. Hey, you're getting better at doing business. How about you help me manage this workshop after you get the museum thing over with? Just kidding. Well, I'll entrust my resume to you then. What do we got here? Serval Landau. Something AF. 6 something AF. A graduate with a PhD, Maro Energy Engineering from Engineering Department in the Belbach Cadet School. Started work at the Silverman Guard Technology Division. Received significant breakthrough as lead researcher on specific project. Left the Technology Division at the same year and started running the Neverwinter Workshop and performing as a rock and roll singer till now. Lists of special skills, research and performance of prehistoric Belbog music design and control engineering of Geomaro energy-based electrical integration systems, information engineering, good lord, mechanical design, manufacturing and automation, weapon systems and weapon launch engineering design, manufacturing and information engineering of automation hardware and control systems, navigation, guidance, and control technology, ammunition engineering, explosive technology, cryptography, cryptography. That's what it is. Emergency equipment technology and engineering, etc. God, what a fucking resume. What part of the resume do you think could be improved? It sounds surprisingly formal. It's not like something I would write, isn't it? To be honest, back when I was doing research at the Technology Division, I spent 60% of my time dealing with all the messy forms coming from the Klepoth report. To the point where now, whenever I see a form header that says Bellabog, Silverman Guards, or Klepoth Fort, my hand starts moving on its own and I can't write anything else. But then again, this is the preferred style in the Klepoth Fort, so I should be fine. Or do you think I should let loose a little? It's already great, don't do it. Glad to hear it. Your words give me confidence. I'll submit this resume in a bit. Come on, let's go to the museum. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure she'll pass with flying colors. With a resume like that and all those skills, why wouldn't you want her in your museum? She's talented. She's a girl with many talents. All right. Hello there, man. Hand in the volunteer guide application form to you. Hello, Miss Serval. I'll pass your resume on to Miss Pal right away. So soon? Yes, so soon. What's the sign? Nothing. Please follow me to the rest area. Okay, I'll take a break now. Seems like it's time for me to go. Not so fast. You're coming with us. We need you to be an assistant assessor for the interview. There's no escaping it after all. But of course, we still have to go through the necessary steps. Besides, I'm really interested in what's on your resume. Please get ready for the interview, Serval. As for Cecil, you may get on with your things first. We'll be waiting for you. I mean, I don't have much to do, so let's just get this interview started, shall we? And now you're back, so that's like a beginning. Yes, let's do it. Music ready, Miss Serval. The interview is about to begin. This is so formal. Well, Miss Serval. Oh, wait, let me ask Cecil something first. Did you provide any help to Miss Serval in completing this resume? Absolutely not. I did not help her at all. I see this is Serval's style. How interesting. I'm surprised to see Pella get this serious. Please be quiet. You aren't just putting your serious face on, are you? All right, Miss Serval, let's go to the next question. Name. There's nothing really to talk about. Let's check out the next column. You certainly have an impressive personal experience. Now let's check out the next column. You have a long list of skills and expertise. You are indeed very capable. Everyone can see that. Well, it's called a day. I'll announce the results now. Serval, I'm sorry for bullying you with those questions just now. However, I think you were not being yourself during the interview. I knew it! Is the interview normally this strict? It isn't. Well, we usually recruit an applicant as long as he or she has good character and is capable. So, Serval, you don't have to take this so seriously. Just relax and show your true self. If you're always so uptight, you'll tend to mess up. Well, it's called a day. I'm sure you two are tired too. If you want to give it another shot, just drop by the rest area. What the fuck? What'd I do? Fine. Alright, let's try it again. How's it? I'm surprised to see Palace get this serious. Be quiet. Serious face. Look at the next question. Name. He's have an impressive personal experience. Long list of skills. Let's call it down. Announce the results now. Congratulations, Serval Japan. What makes this any different than the last time? I knew it. You didn't set this up for the whole interview as a prank to make fun of me, did you? You're overthinking this. The hiring process is requested by the curator, and I merely do my job. But anyway, I hope you as a rockstar can ignite everyone's passion to visit the museum. So that's something for what you've done to revitalize the museum. What made that any different than before? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright. Shit. I gotta find the people who I used. I gotta log into my other account to figure out which characters I used for each area. Obviously I'm not gonna have all the characters I have now, but I can look. I can cheat sheet. Alright. So yeah, we get more rewards. More rewards. Rewards. It's not a whole lot of J's, but nah, what can you do? Alright. Do that. Typically, if I remember correctly, I tend to focus on one area at a time first. Then I would focus on getting this one fully maxed out, and then this one, and then Industrial Hall, and then the Culture Museum. I do it one area at a time. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah. Okay, so... Oh shit, no! I didn't mean to do that! So, I need to level up the interior level 4 and continue one round of deals. So I guess I can do that real quick so I can get the next piece of thing. Alright, so once I get to this level 4 and get my next exhibit, I will be back. Lost exhibit clue obtained. Got it. That was easy peasy and squeezy. Alright. So, Mr. Mans. Just the next time since I've gone over all the exhibits in the storage room and stumbled across this treasure map. Oh. These would be all great for the general hall, but they were scattered all over Bellabog. but I'm afraid there's no way an old timer like me can get to them all. It would be great if you could fetch for me from Backwater past this canyon. How the fuck am I supposed to transport a canyon from that far away? What am I, Superman? Or Supergirl? What do you think I am? Clearly, you think I'm something. I've written its approximate location on the back of the treasure map. I had to trouble you with another trip, Cecila. God, why would you do this to me? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Alright. Backwater Pass. The old cannon. This should be the item on the treasure map. I'll bring it back. How are you gonna lug a cannon back? I want to know this. You're not gonna show me. I figured you're not gonna show me at all. I got your cannon. That's great. That's the one. It's still in good condition. Just a quick fix. It'll be great. It'll be ready for the exhibition. Soon enough, this will have pride of place in the general hall. Well done, Cecila. Again, I don't know how I got this cannon all the way from Backwater Pass, but let's just not question it. Let's not question even more how I managed to lift the fucking thing up into this glass case. We're super strong, apparently. Alright. So, that's done. Off to the next.
博物館にお越しいた
I can recruit Natasha, so let's go get her. Ugh. Alright. Hello, Natasha. We meet again. You gotta stop meeting like this. You mean the Bellbog History and Culture Museum? I didn't realize it was opening back up. Come to think of it, when I was young, I used to pester my foster parents about going there all the time. I never thought such a day would come. So then, how do I become a volunteer? I'd love to help out, but sure, there's an application form of some sort to fill out. Yes, here you go. Application form for volunteer guides. Well, it does look very official. I'll go ahead and fill this out then. Just give me one moment. What do we got here? Graduated from Bellbog College of Medicine, entered the Bellbog Charis Hospital as a resident, joined Bellbog Scientific Expeditionary Team as a team physician, entered the Silverman Guard Field Hospital as a member of the emergency medical team in the logistics department. After completing the required residency, returned to Bellbog Underworld, opened an orphanage, Rivet Town, opened a clinic in Boulder Town, and the Bellbog Underworld, and assisted Wildfire in maintaining stability and providing medical care. Diagnosis, treatment, common diseases, as well as drug prescription, and caring for children, best for children under 12. Oh boy, pretty simple. Give it to Miss Eris at the museum. Miss Eris, got it. Once I've settled everything, I'll be off. But could I please ask you to accompany me to the museum? With you looking after me, I don't think I'll run into any trouble. I'll wait for you at the reception. Okay, let's go. Let's go. More interviews! More interviews! 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 I didn't expect things to look like this inside. What a magnificent museum. Now then, Miss Eris, right? I heard the volunteer guide application need to be submitted to you. Hello, I'll pass your resume on to Miss Pella right away. Clipon 4 has been running surprisingly efficiently recently. Cecil, can you stay on with me a while longer? Yes. It's Miss Natasha, long time no see. Indeed, good to see you again, Miss Pella. We do know each other. I haven't seen you in a long time either. Really? A long time? Does time flow differently for you? Looks like you two are quite familiar. So then, what's the next step? Next step, we conduct a quick interview, but don't worry, it's just a formality, but we won't ask too many questions. Says the sincerely assistant assessor, the interview will begin when you're ready. Why am I the assistant? What can't you do yourself? What the fuck? And now you're back, so can you? Yes. Let's do it. That's the way I'll answer everything to the best of my knowledge. Let's begin the name and column. Now, this question actually has nothing to do with the requirements to become a volunteer guide, but I just want to ask out of curiosity. I notice here that Miss Natasha has only written a given name here, but not a surname. May I ask what provoked that? Oops. As expected of a Silverman intelligence officer, you don't miss a thing. So what happened to the surname? Do you remember that whole Blizzard immunity thing? I told you about my personal experiences back then. If you don't remember, it won't hurt to go over it again. Actually, the answer is very simple. Ever since I was a child, I've never met my parents, but I don't remember the surname they passed down to me. The harrowers have taken me in, but they didn't ask me to take their surname. They just hoped that I could be myself and not just a footnote of some family line. I never cared too much about the matter. Harrower. Wasn't that the surname of the old director at Sheriff's Hospital? I didn't think you'd know him. He retired long before you were even born. Well, he's a famous figure in Bellbug's history. Sorry, I never expected Mr. Natasha to have such a colorful background. Such a precious family story. Thanks for sharing. That's okay. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it, Miss Pella. Shall I continue? Thank you, Miss Natasha. Let's continue. But having said that, your resume is beautifully written. Both your character and ability were beyond reproach. Once you've gone through the standard training, you'll be able to shoe in for this position. You're flattering me? If you really have nothing else to inquire about, then it's okay if you want to hear about my past. You two are free to ask questions. Thank you very much to test Miss Natasha, but I'll have to think about it. Tell me about the Horrors. Yevgeny and Vanessa Horror. They might just be the most renowned couple among Bellbug surgeons. Of course, they were also my foster parents. You still remember, Cecil, back during those Blizzard immunity days when you and I met Vanessa, my adopted mother. My adopted father was the leading surgeon in all Bellbog. He devoted his life to Sheriff's Hospital. Mom was better at theoretical research. She stayed at the medical school, leading the project team in their academic research. The Howers were great people. I was so impacted by them that I took up the medicine myself. What about the scientific expeditionary team? Before Supreme Guardian Kokoli took office, the architects had never suspended exploration beyond the outer walls, and the scientific expeditionary team was entrusted with this dangerous task. This expeditionary team consisted of a group of curious researchers and explorers who had volunteered to discover a world beyond Bellabog, trying to find another home for our people. I joined the ranks in order to get my credentials and become the expeditionary team's accompanying doctor. However, that was the very year in which the great explorer Pena had passed away. I never expected you to meet my mother, my mom. I'm sorry, Miss Pella. We tried everything we could, but there really was nothing we could do. I understand, Miss Natasha. Let bygones be bygones. Now, I wonder if this dialogue would be different if I hadn't done her companion mission. So, I mean, when this first came out, Pella's whole story wasn't in the game yet. with the whole thing with her mom and Lynx and the camping thing. So I don't remember what the dialogue was back then. Field hospitals. I guess Mapella knows more about those than I do. Well, then allow me to explain. Field hospitals fall under the Servo Main Guard's logistics department and are mainly responsible for providing on-the-spot medical care for those wounded in battle. They're also often available for the masses, too. I remember when Madame took office, the Servo Main Guards were still focused on defense. Back then, field treatment hospitals were pretty much just the same as normal hospitals, right? You're right, back then we really received expedition orders and mostly treated normal citizens, which wasn't really any different from an internship at Sheriff's Hospital. But after Madame Krakolia took office, the funding intensified and the field hospitals were under more stress, but by that time I'd already returned to the underworld. Sometimes when I think things over carefully, I feel like I'm no different from a soldier deserting the army. What about the orphanage? After I got back to the underworld, I spent all my time running around treating patients and looking after the children at the orphanage. The clinic nursery was really just another name for an orphanage. But I think you must have heard about what happened later. Rivet Town became affected by the fragmentum, and we had no choice but to leave them for Boulder Town. Losing the old big estate house in Rivet Town left the clinic nursery in a real predicament. But fortunately, the kids didn't mind the transition at all. For them, having food to eat, clothes on their backs, and friends to play with was all they needed in life. They've no way of longing for anything more because they come from the underworld. They've never known any other kind of world. But that's not the case for me. I'll do everything I can to give them the best living conditions possible to help them grow up to be upright, kind, and happy people. Because they deserve such a future, this is why I've been running the clinic nursery in the clinic, and it's why I've joined Wildfire. Interesting. Alright. What is your reason for wanting to become a volunteer? Oh. I'm afraid it's nothing lofty. Maybe I'm just fulfilling a childhood dream. I also want to retell what I see here to the kids who couldn't make it up to the overworld. They would love to hear about it. I understand. Thank you, Miss Natasha. What are the results? Congratulations. I expected no different. Pleasure's mine. I hope to see you at the museum again in the future as well. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, I got her. Alright, on to the next one.
ようこそ。
I can now get the lost hub. So let's go find it. Mr. Uldon, what's up, man? Just nick of time, I've gone over the exhibits in storage room and stumbled across this old photo. This would be great for the general hall, but they're scattered all over Billabong. We're afraid all the time we can get them all. Okay. Go get the energy of the written sparkle. He pretty much says the same thing, pretty much. So, alright. He pretty much tells you, hey, I found this in old storage. I found an old photo. I found an old diary entry. I found a news clipping. I found somebody's pocket watch or something, and he'll need you to go to grab it. How the fuck am I gonna carry this back? No way. Maybe this trotter will take it back for me.
全てを照らさん。
星々よ、開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。とりゃ。ふん。炎の槍を断ち切れ。
月光を剣とす。
よいしょ。
Okay, please explain to me how the fuck you're supposed to take this back to the museum. The cannon was one thing. This, how the fuck are you supposed to move this back to the museum? What? How the fuck do we get that to the museum? Do we like shove it in our? How big are our muscles and pockets? Because there's no fucking way you can lift that thing. Hey man, I found the thing. Have a look see. That's great. That's one of the perfect. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I got it here, but I got it here. And it doesn't even look like it would fit the case. I gotta see this shit. Okay, that was much smaller than I thought, but it's still pretty fucking heavy. I mean, it looks heavy. Alright, next.
ようこそ。
Well, I can do the next phase of the mission, and I can also do a hunt down an antique. So let me do this first, then we'll hunt down the antique. What's up, Pella?
こんにちは。総合官、最初に非常勤の仕事を紹介したのは、ただあなたにこの仕事の楽しさを体験してもらいたかったからですが、こんなに素晴らしい才能があるとは思いませんでした。お聞きしたいのですが、この仕事は好きですか？
I love it, loads of fun. Who doesn't like easy money? Has its ups and downs.
そうですか。ですが達成感はありますよね。そうでなければ今まで続ける理由がありませんし。あ、世間話はこのくらいにして、今回あなたを探していたのは窃盗事件の進展について話したかったからなんです。ですが、まずは見せたいものがあります。私についてきてください。総合官が解放されて以来、シルバーメインと遅延は下層部で一連の捜査を行ってきました。あまり進展があったとは言えませんが、それでもいくつか新しい手がかりを手に入れることはできました。今回のことがうまくいけば、工業館も順調に一般公開できると思います。こちらです。ここに展示されていたのは歯車と知恵と呼ばれる一点の現代彫刻でした。言葉だけでは少し抽象的かもしれませんが、できるだけわかりやすく説明しますね。その彫刻は多数の歯車と機械部品を組み合わせて作られたもので、人の背丈ほどの高さがあり、一人や二人では持ち上げられないほどの重量があります。そしてその歯車と知恵が工業館の入り口に展示されることになったのは、ベロブルグ市民の何百年もの生存、生活、そして生産を行ってきた工業精神を象徴しているからです。歯車と知恵がなければ、工業館は魂の半分を失ったと言っても過言ではないかと。一般公開するためにも絶対に彫刻を取り戻さなければなりません。
Where should we look?
どうやらまた仮想部に行く必要があるようです。歯車と知恵は最初の設計から完成までに約20年の歳月を費やしています。これだけ心血が注がれた作品は絶対に取り戻さなければなりません。あなたを探しに来る前、ちょうど仮想部の機械集落で窃盗団に関する手がかりが見つかったと報告がありました。それが歯車と知恵につながる手がかりかどうかは分かりませんが、調べてみる価値はあると思います。準備ができましたら一緒に機械集落に行きましょう。
Sure.
はい、出発しましょう。人がたくさんいますね。どこから手をつけましょうか。
Clara!
はい。あの赤い服の女の子ですか。思い出しました。ブローニャ様の即位式典の時に上層部で会ったことがあります。私たちの調査の助けになるかは分かりませんが、知り合いには挨拶する、これは基本的なマナーですよね。
I see her down there, chatting away with somebody. Hello, Clara.
お姉さん、それからペラギア・セルゲーブナお姉さん。
Oh, that's her full
私
name?
のフル
Good
ネーム
lord.
を覚えているのですか。この子すごいですね。こんにちは、クラーラさん。ここで何をしているのですか。最近集落で何かあったようなので、近くに住む皆さんに話を聞いていたんです。何かあった？詳しく説明していただけますか。最近まるで集団で故障したみたいに集落のロボットたちの様子がおかしくなって、問題が起きたロボットたちはあちこち動き回ってテントの中に侵入したり、皆さんの持ち物を壊してしまったり、たくさんの人が被害に遭っているので困っているんです。
What did Suvarok say? They were quiet in the underworld.
クラーラにもわかりません。スバローグが何回か集団スキャンをしてみたんですけど、故障の原因は見つかりませんでした。だからもしかするとこれはハードウェアの問題ではないのかもしれません。ロボットが集団で故障。
Sounds like they could use our help.
ええ、私も同意見です。せっかく仮想部まで来たのですから。クラーラさん、私たちも暴走したロボットの調査をお手伝いします。でもお姉さんとペラお姉さんには他に急ぎの用事があったんじゃ。気にしないでください。仮想部には他にも調査を手伝ってくれている方たちがいますので、それにもともと何の心当たりもない状態でしたから、あなたが遭遇したトラブルを解決できれば時間の無駄にもなりません。ありがとうございます。どうやって暴走したロボットに近づけばいいか悩んでたんですけど、2人がいればきっと大丈夫ですね。はい、市民の問題解決を助けるのがシルバーメインの責務ですから。クラーラさん、問題が発生したロボットを見に行きたいのですが、案内していただけますか。もちろんです。ついてきてください。
Alright, where are we going? Over here? Alright.
見てください、あそこです。あのロボット、きっと故障しています。見た目は問題なさそうですが、もう少し近づいてみましょう。
Do I beat it up? Oh, well, I guess I am beating it up.
誰かな。トリア。いたたた。
God, I hate these things so much.
すべてを照らさん。 月光を剣とす。
星々よ、開拓者たちに真なる祝福を。よいしょ。炎のエリオ、断ち切れ。
Fucking stoplights.
ずいぶん攻撃的でしたね。この辺りのロボットは全部こうなのですか？いえ、きっと故障が原因で。ごめんね。あなたは病気みたいなの。今から階層を外して検査するね。これは、このパーツ、もともとロボットについていたものじゃないみたいです。あ、クラーラさん、そのパーツを見せてもらえますか？もちろんです。間違いありません。このパーツは歯車と知恵から取り外されたものです。
Oh, what a coincidence! Who would be do such a depraved thing?
文化財を盗んだ犯人たち以外、他に誰がいると思うんですか？
Depraved.
なる
Does
ほ
it
ど。
depraved?
シルバーベインと遅延が長い時間をかけて調査しても歯車と知恵を見つけられなかった理由が分かりました。あれほど目立つ彫刻であればどこに置いても人の目についてしまう。だからずる賢い窃盗犯たちは彫刻を分解してロボットの体に埋め込むことにした。それでもこうしてボロが出てしまいましたが、おそらく彼らはパーツがロボットのシステムと反発して騒ぎになるなんて思ってもみなかったのでしょう。つまりこれから挙動不審なロボットを見つけたらその体内からパーツを取り出せばいいというわけです。
Two birds, one
こ
stone.
んな形で2人の助けになれるとは思いませんでした。クラーラ、嬉しいです。行きましょう。盗まれたパーツを取り戻さなければなりません。皆さん、故障したロボットが現れた場所はだいたいこの方角だと言っていました。
50!
一緒に見に行きましょう、お姉さん。
God, it's 50 parts? Cough him up! I should swap out her for Serval. God, I hate these things. What a waste!
炎のエリオ、断ち切れ。
月光を剣とす。すべてを照らさん。
Fucking robots. Fucking robots.
このエリアのロボットたちは全員正常に戻ったと思います。はい、パーツもいくつか集まりました。
Let me
数
do that.
は多くありませんが幸先のいいスタートと言えるでしょう。
Alright. Let's swap out Asta for Serval so I can actually kill these fucking robots easier.
はい、次のエリアに行ってみましょう。
もっと。
よいしょ。
月光を剣とす。
Some harsh freeze. Holy shit.
ステージを重ねるほど最高になるんだ。
So look, her effect just follows you, huh? Interesting. Those thing got fried instantly.
リアの故障したロボットも正常に戻りましたが、はあ、思ったよりペースが悪いですね。このままではここで一日過ごすことになりそうです。
Is it really necessary to find all the parts?
はあ、あなたの言いたいこともわかりますが。わかりました。妥協しましょう。歯車と知恵の部品の数は驚くほど多いので、このまま探してもキリがありませんし、新たに組み立てられるだけの量を集めて足りない部分のパーツや細部は誰かに付け足してもらいましょう。この件は絶対に秘密にしてください、クラーラさんも。はい、クラーラ、絶対に秘密を守ります。いい子ですね。では次のエリアを調べに行きましょう。
Only 4? God, these are stingy as all fuck. A big chungus over here. This one must be loaded with parts. It's gotta be.
声を小さくして。大きなロボットです。
This isn't gonna stop Roa from detecting us.
確かに。かわいそうなグリズリー。きっと体内にたくさんのパーツを埋め込まれたんですね。この子を調べてみましょう、お姉さん。
By checkup, let's crack him open. Oh, never mind. I mean, technically we're cracking him open. I want to be technical.
よいしょっと。これで終わりですね。大きいロボットは回復するのに時間がかかるので、しばらくここで自己修復させてあげましょう。これが取り出したパーツです。どうぞ、ペラお姉さん。ありがとうございます、クラーラさん。どれどれ。今回も数が少ないですね。これではまだまだ足りません。
I'm already
本音を
exhausted.
言うと、私も少し疲れてきました。スバローグに聞いてみるのはどうでしょうか。故障したロボット全員を集めることはできませんが、スバローグなら何かアイデアを出してくれるかもしれません。ああ、スバローグさん。そういえばまだお会いしたことがありませんでしたね。打ち解けるのはかなり難しいと聞きますが。いいえ、そんなことはありません。最近のスバローグはとっても有効的で。ついてきてください。クラーラがちゃんと説明します。
God damn, this is a long one. Holy shit. God. I forgot how long these can be. But then again, when I did this on my other account, I didn't really take the time to actually, you know, listen or read the dialogue. I just kind of like skipped through it all. So,
あれ、スバローグが子供たちとお話ししてる。珍しい。何かあったんでしょうか。
クラーラ、おかえり。外から来た者も連れてきたのだな。それから資料検索中。ペラゲア・セルゲーブナ、シルバーメインの情報官。はじめまして。
はじめまして、スバローグさん。
あ、クラーラお姉ちゃんが帰ってきた。
クラーラお姉ちゃん、こんにちは。二人とも何か用があってスバローグに会いに来たの？
この二人の子供は怪しいパーツを見つけ、 それを私に届けることで賞賛と引き換えようとした。しかしこれらのパーツの出所は不明で実用的価値がない。計算だけでは断定できない。
実用的価値がないパーツ？見せていただけませんか？
もちろん好きにするといい。
やっぱりこれも歯車と知恵から取り外されたパーツです。
Where'd you guys find the parts? They found more reports than we did.
確かになんだか情けなくなりますね。
妹と集落の近くで遊んでたら、大人たちがこのパーツをどうするか相談してるところを見かけたんだ。
Your voice sounds a little too old for someone your age.
とにかくすごく怪しくて、人前ではできないような話ばっかだった。それで妹と近くで盗み聞きしてたら、そいつらいつの間にかグーって寝ちゃって。
だから2人でパーツの入った箱をこっそりここまで持ってきてスワローグさんに返そうと思ったの。あなたたちなんて危険なことを。万が一その大人たちが目を覚ましていたら一体どうなっていたと思いますか？私とお兄ちゃんはただ役に立ちたくて。あ、泣かないでください。いいですか？このパーツはスバローグさんが落としたものではありませんが、あなたたちはちゃんと役に立ちました。
Quick, Super, see something nice.
まだ事態の整理ができていないが、それがあなたの頼みならよくやった、少女よ。
スバローグ優しくなったね。
本当に僕たち役に立った？やった！
これだけのパーツが集まったのなら、少なくとも歯車と知恵の大体の構造は復元できるでしょう。ただあの2人の子供が言っていたことが気になります。どうやらこの集落でも展示品の窃盗に関わった人物が活動しているようですね。すぐにシルバーメインと遅延に連絡してここを徹底的に捜査してもらいます。ですがこれ以上時間を浪費して事態を悪化させないためにも、まずは集めたパーツを博物館に持って帰りましょう。
God damn. Got all the parts I need. This is so long. I mean, this one quest has been like what, last 30 minutes? 20 minutes? This is a long one, that's for sure. All right, what are we rebuilding? A big ass looking clock thing. Not quite sure how 40 parts puts that whole thing together, but hey.
この完成形、なかなかのものではないでしょうか。
How different is it from the original? Let's tear it down, do it again.
そう考えるだけなら構いませんが、もし実行に移したりしたらシルバーメインに連行させますからね。ですがこの出来栄えなら設計図を片手に何十時間も見比べたりしない限り違いはわからないと思いませんか？ここまで復元できれば上出来でしょう。お見事です。
Oh boy.
歯車と知恵という目玉展示品を取り戻せましたし、これで工業館も一般公開できますね。もし今でも博物館の経営に興味があるのでしたら、もう一度エリスさんに声をかけて工業館の開放について話し合ってみてもいいかもしれません。私は引き続き他の盗難品の調査に移ります。スワローグさんの縄張りで決定的な証拠が見つかるといいのですが、なんだかもうすぐ黒幕にたどり着けるという強い予感がします。 何か新しい情報が入った時はすぐにあなたにお知らせしますね。
Oh boy. Well, we got Clara. I've got 50,000 funds. I'm fucking rich. Alright. Well, I kind of expected I wouldn't get this whole thing done in one sitting. But, yeah, it looks like this whole museum thing will probably take 2 separate parts. So when we come back, we'll continue working on the museum. We'll go get that antique radio, then we will continue. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.